Hi, all Baliradio.net listeners. I'm very happy today. We are all very happy today because today we've welcomed Nahko and Hope from Medicine for the People to our studio. Whee! So, meet Nahko and Hope, and maybe you guys want to introduce yourself a little bit to our listeners before we start the whole interview.
My name is Nahko. I'm from Hawaii, and I'm part of a musical movement called Medicine for the People.
My name's Hope,
And
I'm also from Oregon and spending time in Hawaii. Really happy to be here in Bali. Came out for the Bali Spirit Fest, and we just keep making friends, so we can't leave yet. Grateful to be here.
Yeah. Well, my first question would be, how long have you guys been together in Medicine for the People?
Medicine for the People kind of formed, I don't know, maybe 3 years ago as being a band. And so it was about maybe 3 years ago that Hope and I started playing music together. And we had more people come in those 3 years. So now our band has kind of like come in and out of like being about 7 people at certain times, between 2 to 3 to 4 and sometimes 7 people. It's a fluctuating number of musicians that come and go from our group.
Okay, so but the people that have always been in Nahko and Medicine for the People are of course you
And Hope, and then our horn player Max, and then pretty much that would be it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Was there any story behind how you guys got this band together? How this music movement started?
I started writing music a long time ago, but it was really bad songs. They were all songs about, wanting to figure out who I was and things like this. But it wasn't until maybe 4 or 5 years ago that the songs that I was writing became more powerful, I guess you could say. Mm-hmm. And I think the music as well and the energy around the songs called in each member. Mm-hmm. That became Medicine for the People. So there really is never at a beginning though, because it's just like you're born and then here we are. But that's really big.
Nahko had been writing some of the songs, the original Medicine songs, for a while in Hawaii, and he came back to visit his family in Oregon when I met him around a campfire playing music. And that was a good 3.5 years ago or so. It was on a farm, a community farm, doing education projects for youth, and under a full moon. And right away we knew we wanted to play more music together, and it just started really quickly from there. And Nahko's a prolific songwriter, so there's been a lot of music written over the last few years. And I've been playing drums for a long time before I met him, and all of the styles of ourselves and the other musicians that have collaborated with us have just continued to grow and create the music that we have now.
Wow. And the name of your band, it's very catchy, and it's pretty obvious what it means, but how did you guys come up with that name?
Well, I was sitting around a fire. Fires always seem to be like where stuff happens, but sitting around a fire in Hawaii a couple years before I met Hope, and we were recording a song around the fire, one of the more not so greatest songs I've ever written. And my friend on the recording around the fire just busted out an intro. Who's like, "Buh!" He's like, "This is Medicine for the People live around the campfire." This is Medicine for the People, because I would kind of start to think about what that meant to me, and it definitely has a lot of meaning towards healing through music, and then definitely my direction that I come from using the word medicine has to do with my native background as well, and the word that we use to describe all kinds of healing and things like that. So it kind of just became more of a label for us.
We know that's your first time performing here in Bali, and we know that during the Bali Spirit Festival, you guys had a very great response from all the audience. Yeah. Everybody was very happy. People who never heard your music before
were crying.
Everybody was touched, moved, dancing, and everything. Yeah.
This whole
how do you feel
experience-
about it?
This whole experience has been incredible for us. This is the first time as a group that we've come international, and we feel really well received in this project. And there was such a opening as soon as we got here and did our first performances that they let us play a really sweet spot within the festival. And the other thing about Bali Spirit Fest is there were musicians there from all over the world.
Mm-hmm.
And so it gave us the opportunity to play with them, as well as for us to hear them and for them to hear us, and really opened us up to an international stage and audience. And we've already started getting invitations to come travel over the next year. And yeah, so we were ready for it. It was perfect timing, but at the same time, every step of the way, I feel like with the spirit of this music, there's been a momentum that's pretty fast moving for us. And in the 3-4 years that we've been playing together, we've certainly played a lot, and we are pretty consistent players, and so we've been growing quickly as musicians. We've been getting better exponentially along the way, and but this experience in Bali has really launched us, I feel like, to a
Next level.
Next level, absolutely. So it's really exciting, and the spirit of the land here in Bali is incredible. This is so unique, and the spirit of the people here, and so undoubtedly that's a big part of what's helping us move forward, is just being a part of this spiritual experience as well.
Well, guys, that was the interview with Nahko and Hope from Medicine for the People.
Mahalo!
In the house!
Thank you for staying tuned and listening to us. And
Thanks, everybody.
yeah, thank you.
Loving
Love
you.
you.
Thank you. And we'll see you guys next week with the upcoming artist of the weeks. And don't forget to, if you like the music, if you like their music, and I'm pretty sure that you will love their
medicineforthepeople.org.
music. Yeah.
Medicine is number 4, medicineforthepeople.org.
Or Medicine for the People on Facebook. We'll find you there.
Yay. So, again, thank you for staying tuned and have a great day. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye. Aloha kia kua. Aloha kia kua. Aloha is the breath of life. Aloha kia kua is like the love of God through the breath that we share. Aloha kuleana. Our kuleana is our responsibility in life, that which we seek and to fulfill in this lifetime, to find what our path and purpose is. Aloha kia kua. Lend your ears, lend your hands, lend your movement, anything you can. Come to teach, come to be taught, come in the likeness and the image of God. 'Cause you can be like that, with all that humbleness and all that respect. All of the power invested in me, beat it hard to love my enemies. All of the black bags over the heads of the dead and dying. The more I understand about the human race, the less I comprehend about our purpose and place. And maybe if there was a clearer line, that curiosity would satisfy. Time-based prophecies that kept me from living in the moment I'm struggling to trust the divinity of all the gods and what the hell they have planned for us. I cry for the creatures who get left behind, but everything will change in the blink of an eye. And if you wish to survive, you will find the guide inside. Don't. I go back and forth every single day. Clarity comes to me in the choppy ways. If anything, the places in the seasons change. The galaxies remain. Energy feels born about its space. The angels that are coupled in the spiritual ways they hate. They get the spit from my spiritual pace. Tenfold the mana when the planets are in place in polar alignment. You're on assignment. Bodies on consignment. Return them to the circus. And what is the purpose? What is the purpose? And would you believe it? Would you believe it if you knew what you were for and how you became so informed bodies of info, performing such miracles. I am a miracle, made up of particles, and in this existence, I'll stay persistent, and I'll make a difference, and I will have lived it. Aloha, aloha, ea kua, aloha, aloha, kuleana, kuleana, aloha, aloha, ea kua, aloha, aloha, kuleana, kuleana. Each day that I wait, I will praise, I will praise. Each day that I wait, I give thanks, I give thanks. Each day that I wait, I will praise, I will praise. Each day that I wait, I give thanks, I give thanks. And the day that I don't wake up and transcend the holy makeup, I am capable, that's right, I am powerful. The day that I don't wake up and transcend the holy makeup, I am on my way to a different place. I'm not a leader, just a creature seeking the features of a teacher. Whether you follow, whether you lead on the mysterious ways of nature, and I'm into it, changing management. And there are various ways to conquer this monotonous metropolis. My stubbornness is bottomless, my fearlessness is dark and shit, and I'm wide awake, and I'm taking names. I'm not a leader, just a creature seeking the features of a teacher. Whether you follow, whether you lead on the mysterious ways of nature, and I'm into it, changing management. And there are various ways to conquer this monotonous metropolis. My stubbornness is bottomless, my fearlessness is dark and shit, and I'm wide awake, and I'm taking names. Do you speak to me like you speak to God? All the love and understanding between the Father and the Son. Do you believe in the perfectness of where you are? These my people, these my children, this is the land that I will fight for. My solidarity is telling me to patience, even with the music I'm at, just sitting around the planet in a hurry, cause there's no time to wait. I gotta wake up my people, time to stand up and say we know what we are for, and how we became so informed bodies of info, performing such miracles. I am a miracle, made up of particles, and in this existence, I'll stay persistent, and I'll make a difference, and I will have lived it.
don't wake up and transcend holy makeup. I am capable, that's right. I am powerful. The day that I don't wake up and transcend holy makeup, I am on my way to a different place. Aloha.